Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes to do a little video for Fan. Fan is if you're on our Facebook page, is running kind of a gift drive for foster families, and we've changed it up a little this year. Last year, and the previous year before that, we basically just had whatever gifts donated. I separated them into gift bags, dropped them off at agencies, or gave them to families that needed them, with no kind of regard to what was in the gift bags or anything like that. They were gender based, sort of age appropriate based. This year, I decided to adjust it a little bit. I was just thinking about how Christmas and the holidays operate in my household. And I have four kids, and all of them, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, give me a list of what they'd like for Christmas. Now, obviously, they don't get everything off the list, but they do get some stuff that they request. So I thought, you know, what impact are we making giving blanket gifts out to possibly children that didn't want what the gift was? And even if they were appreciative, that's great. But it would still feel, and this is completely my opinion, maybe like I was a second class child, or a not as important child, or an afterthought of a child because nothing I actually wanted was given. So this year, we've decided to, I've posted an event, and I'm going to post this video in the event, to ask foster parents to provide me with basically genders, ages, and several items off wish lists for foster children, especially those who are not going to be able to provide, that sort of holiday for the kids that they have in their home. A couple things on this. I have been, it's been a very successful campaign so far. I've had a lot of requests, and it's starting to come from other places in the state that I haven't heard from yet, which is fantastic. It is challenging my logistical abilities to make sure that we can get things to East Tennessee, West Tennessee, Southern Tennessee, even though it's not that far for me at that end. And the second thing to this is, well, let me finish up the first. So I am super grateful that as an organization, Fan has been able to branch out and reach even more people. But the second and probably more important thing about it is, it continues to astonish me the need and the underserved community of foster parents and foster children. There's just not a bunch of publicity and things out there for foster children. There are a lot of foster closets at churches. There are lots of various small scale avenues for people to get help, but they are incredibly hard to find. We started Fan simply off that premise when we fostered to adopt. Even though we thought we were prepared, we got the call and we actually did not have, 20% of what we may need. So, it continues to astonish me how many children there are that need assistance in the community. On the flip side of that, it continues to astonish me how many people, using my same event, have reached out to offer to support a family and complete wish lists and adopt, essentially, some of these families to assist us in providing gifts for Christmas. Which all leads me to say this. these avenues just aren't built. There's people that are willing to help, and there's people that need help, and right now none of it's connected. It has shifted my mission statement over the past year or two, and that is going to be something we focus on moving forward. How to bring more attention, more light, more publicity to a what I call an epidemic in society of foster care. There's 9,000 kids in Tennessee, over 400,000 in the country, that are in some way, shape, form, or fashion dislocated from families, and in a lot of those cases, they need to be dislocated from those families, but they fall through the cracks. They fall into bad situations, and there's just not a lot of help out there. And just to add one more thing, a third thing. I am seeing a lot of foster. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. Lots of foster children that are in extended family homes. I just want to reiterate that still makes them foster children. And I've put some thought into this. You know, I loved my grandmother while she was here. I went and visited her every summer. But I knew when I got off the plane, I was spending 21 days or 14 days or whatever it was, and that I'd go home after that. I can't imagine how things would have felt knowing that I was not going home afterwards. So they're still in foster care. A lot of them are in the foster care system, and that has to be done a certain way for DCS to even remotely assist you. And there are people that are not in the foster care system, so they don't even go against the number of people that are, but they're displaced from their home into an extended family home. I just don't want anybody to think that those kids are less in need of help. Several of the requests I've gotten are from, grandparents or aunts and uncles who have taken on family members' children, and aren't getting any kind of stipends or support from the state, which is fine. Doesn't mean they don't need help though, and that's more concerning for me. So anyway, whole point of this video is just to bring some awareness. It was my goal this year to incorporate some video into fans' posts. And basically I'm soliciting for foster parents to reach out to me if you need help. And I'm soliciting for any citizen or company or group that has the means to help and is looking for some way to give back. Message me, call me, look us up on Facebook, however you need to get in touch with me so I can help broker that situation and get things where they need to be. Thank you for listening. Again, did not intend to go 8.5 minutes, but thank you for listening. Have a great day.